The Traumatic Brain Injury Award, funded by the Colin Gordon Munro Estate, has been awarded to Dr Judith Bellapart from the University of Queensland for her project Blood Circulation in the Brain After Head Injury. And Dr Bellapart will be represented by Professor Noel Dan.
I'm delighted to be able to accept this award, and we'll throw in a couple of odd comments of my own, as well as telling you a little bit about Dr Bellapart's project. I think that the Brain Foundation has got a great track record in funding trauma. We, through the Neurosurgical Society and my team, 30 odd years ago were funded with a seeding grant, and eventually we ended up with about $500,000 of federal funding, and I hope maybe something good like this will follow from this project. I'm not sure that you're going to like me, but one of the outcomes of that was that some of our scientific data was used to justify the introduction of random breath testing. So on the way home tonight, if you have a couple of drinks, that may not be popular. On the other hand, in this state at least, and there's been flow-on effects elsewhere, at least 14,000 lives have been saved during the time that went on. This project of Dr Bellapart's has the prospect of saving an awful lot more lives. I'll read you what she says. On behalf of her research colleagues, she would like to convey her gratitude to the Brain Foundation for the prestigious award. The project is called The Measurement of Cerebral Microcirculation Using Coloured Microspheres. Traumatic brain injury is the leading cause of mortality and long-term morbidity amongst younger populations within first world countries. They feel there's a need for research in this field and the duty to clarify certain aspects of head injury management during the acute in-hospital phase. The research project is the beginning of a long series of studies which will also be the foundation of Dr Bellapart's PhD study. A multidisciplinary group of professionals, including intensive care specialists, and that is Dr Bellapart, neurosurgeons, cardiac surgeons and scientific officers are working together for the first time in this collaborative task. For the first time, they're using a combination of techniques such as nano-zooming electroscopy from the Adelaide School of Medicine, and Dr Bellapart is actually from Brisbane, with microsphere flowmetry, which is based in California. And she goes on to say this would never have been possible without the support and funding that the Brain Foundation has offered them. I've had a look at the information here, and what they're actually going to do is anaesthetize sheep and inject spheres and determine the way they respond to various blood flow situations which mimic the brain tumour. Which reminds me of a comment that one of my Melbourne colleagues made about his studies on sheep. He said it was a fantastic way to do the research work because firstly you had a day in the country, secondly you did research, and thirdly at the end of the day you could eat the project.